Hello YouTube. I'm back for another collection video. As a couple months ago, I did a Thomas DVD collection. So today I've been wanting to do this for a while. I want to show off my Thomas VHS collection. So let's begin. First off is Thomas and the Jet Engine and Other Adventures. We got Thomas in the front, and then it's got James and the jet engine in the back. And if you look in the back, there's Percy, Thomas, and Salty, and then there's Percy with the gums. Our story stops are Thomas and the jet engine, Percy and the haunted mine, Scaredy engines, Harold and the flying horse, Bulgy rides again, Salty's stormy tale. And then the song is Boo Boo Choo Choo. And then this VHS came out in 2004. So there's Thomas and the Jet Engine. Next one is James and the Red Balloon and Other Thomas Adventures. So in the front there's James, Thomas, and Percy, and then the balloon. And if you look in the back, storyteller is Alec Baldwin. There's James, and then there's Edward and Stephanie. There's our story stops are James and the Red Balloon, Twin Trouble, Edward the Really Useful Engine, The World's Strongest Engine, Rusty Saves the Day, and Duncan. And the song is Down by the Docks. And then this VHS came out in 2003. So that's James and the Red Balloon. Next one is Thomas's Christmas Party and Other Favorite Stories. There's Thomas in the front with the Santa hat. Storyteller is George Carlin. As you look in the back, there's Thomas, Percy, and James. Our story stops are Thomas's Christmas Party, Thomas and the Missing Christmas Tree, Terrence the Tractor, the Flying Kipper, Scarf for Percy, Henry's Forest, Thomas Saves the Day, and New Friend for Thomas. This VHS is from 1991. So that's Thomas's Christmas Party. Next one is Spills and Chills and Other Thomas Thrills. In the front there's Percy, that's Harold, that's Percy with the boulder in the front. And you look in the back, storyteller is Alec Baldwin. There's the slate cars from Duncan Gets Spooked, and then there's Thomas with I believe Sir Topham Hatt's Holiday. Yeah. Story stops are Toby's Discovery, Rusty and the Boulder, Duncan Gets Spooked, Stephanie Gets Lost, Haunted Henry, and Sir Topham Hatt's Holiday. The song is Every Cloud Has a Silver Lining. And this VHS is from, come on, focus, is from 1998. But I bought this at the garage sale like 5 years ago, and I didn't realize this was a Clipper VHS, which is okay. I mean, I don't have a VCR, so it's just fine. I have the DVD though. Next one is Thomas and his friends help out. There is Thomas and Bertie, and then there's Percy from Percy's Promise. Storyteller is George Carlin. There's Percy and Harold from Thomas, Percy and the Mail Train, and then Trevor from Safe and Scrap. Story stops are Edward Helps Out, Foolish Freight Cars, Thomas, Percy and the Mail Train, Thomas Breaks the Rules, Down the Mine, Percy's Promise, Trouble in the Shed, Donald and Douglas, Safe and Scrap, Bertie's Chase, and Thomas and Percy's Mountain Adventure. And this VHS is from 2002, I believe. I don't know, this phone won't focus. I think this is from 2002. Next one is Thomas Comes to Breakfast, and This one has Henry on it. My Thomas Comes to Breakfast DVD has Thomas on it. And then there's Thomas from Trust Thomas. As you look in the back, storyteller is George Carlin. There's Henry from Cow on the Line. And then there's James from Pop Goes to Diesel's Devious Deed. Story stops are Thomas Comes to Breakfast, Pop Goes to Diesel, Diesel's Devious Deed, A Close Shave for Duck, Gordon Takes a Dip, Double Trouble, A Cow on the Line, and Trouble in the Shed. This VHS is from 2000. Next one is Thomas and the Special Letter. It did come with Wooden Railway Catherine. There's Birdie, and then there's Thomas from Thomas and the Special Letter. Storyteller is George Carlin. Story stops are Thomas and the Special Letter, Rock and Roll, Toe Stands By, Home at Last, Steamroller, Bowled Out, and the song is Don't Judge a Book by Its Cover. And it did come with Catherine. And this VHS is from 1994. This one is technically not a VHS, but it did come with a VHS, but this one didn't. It's a Make Someone Happy and Other Thomas Adventures tin box. There's nothing in there, but we're gonna count it. There's James. Its whistle is incorrect. It's in an incorrect place. There's Thomas and Oslo Coach. I know that's from Happily Ever After. If you look in the back, there's Thomas, Percy, and James. Yeah. So yeah, there's that. I have a Thomas VHS in here. It is the Thomas, Percy, and the Dragon and Other Stories VHS from 1993. I don't have the actual cover, so this is pretty much the cover for it. So yeah. Rest of them does not have cover, so I'm just gonna show this one. This one is Tenders and Turntables and Other Stories, and this is from 1991. Oh yeah, there's that. Best of James, from 1998, and this is the collector's edition. So yeah, there's that. Next one is Percy's Chocolate Crunch and Other Thomas Adventures, from 2003. So there's that. Sing Along and Stories. This is from 1998. And it doesn't have a cover, and just like the rest of them I'm showing. Trust Thomas and Other Stories. And this is from it says 1986, but Trust Thomas is a season 3 episode, so I'm gonna guess maybe 1998 or something like that. I know the original one's from 2002, or not 1992. So I'm guessing this one might be from mid-2000, something like that. And last but not least, 10 Years of Thomas. And this one is from 1999. Oh, yeah. This one is pretty cool. This one is like blue. That one is pretty cool. So, there is my Thomas VHS collection. It's not very big, but it's pretty decent. So, I hope you enjoyed this collection video, and I hope you enjoyed.